Next is triacylglycerol. Triacylglycerol are the ester of glycerol with fatty acid. The fats and oil are widely distributed in both plant and animal are chemically triacylglycerol. Triacylglycerols are insoluble in water and non-polar in character and commonly known as neutral fat. Triacylglycerol primarily function as a fuel reserve in animals. Adipocyte of adipose tissue found in subcutaneous layer and in abdominal cavity. They are specialized for the storage of this triacylglycerol. This triacylglycerol in this adipose tissue and subcutaneous layer of abdominal cavity store in the form of globules dispersed in entire cytoplasm of cell. Triacylglycerol mainly present as a mono, di and triacylglycerol respectively, which consist of 1, 2 and 3 molecule of fatty acid esterified with molecule of glycerol. Here you can see this is the glycerol C1, C2, C3 of glycerol, to which there is a linkage of first carbon here, first fatty acid, second fatty acid and third fatty acid. In monoacylglycerol only one fatty acid is linked at third carbon of glycerol. That's why it is monoacylglycerol. In diacylglycerol there are two fatty acid linked to second and third carbon of glycerol. They call diacylglycerol. And in triacylglycerol three fatty acid linked to three carbon of glycerol, which form triacylglycerol. Triacylglycerol are classified into simple and mixed triacylglycerol. The simple triacylglycerol contain same type of fatty acid residue at all three carbon of glycerol. For example, tristeryl glycerol or tristyrene. In mixed triacylglycerol are most common in nature. They contain 2 or 3 different type of fatty acid residue linked to 3 carbon of glycerol. In general, the fatty acid attached to the C1 of glycerol is normally saturated, whereas fatty acid attached to second carbon of glycerol is unsaturated, whereas fatty acid linked to the third carbon of glycerol is maybe saturated or unsaturated. Here in image this is the glycerol, and in simple triacylglyceride see here the same fatty acid C2 CH2 13 CH3 CH2 CH2 13 CH3 CH2 CH2 13 CH3, all these three fatty acid are same. That's why it is called simple triacylglycerol. Whereas in mixed type of triacylglycerol the carbon number of fatty acid are differ. They are classified as a mixed triacylglycerol. Next is properties of triacylglycerols. First is hydrolysis. Triacylglycerols undergo stepwise enzymatic hydrolysis to finally liberate free fatty acid and glycerol. Means triacylglycerol get enzymatically hydrolyzed stepwise to remove one fatty acid at a one time. At the end of reaction, all three fatty acid will be removed from triacylglycerol to produce fatty acid and glycerol. This process is catalyzed by enzyme lipase, an important enzyme for digestion of fat in gastrointestinal tract and fat mobilization from adipose tissue. Here this is the triacylglycerol. This is glycerol and 3 fatty acid. In the presence of enzyme lipase, water will react with triacylglycerol to produce glycerol and free fatty acid. Then it will be mobilized from gastrointestinal tract to blood circulation for a transport or metabolism. Next properties or reaction is saponification. Saponification means hydrolysis of triacylglycerols by alkali to produce glycerol and soap is known as saponification. From saponification, it comes saponification number. The saponification number is defined as milligram of KOH is required to hydrolyze or saponify 1 gram of fat or oil. Saponification number is used to measure the average molecular size of fatty acid present in glycerol, triacyl glycerol. The value or saponification number is higher for the fat containing short chain fatty acid. For saponification reaction, this triacyl glycerol react with alkali to produce glycerol and soap of fatty acid. Larger the fatty acid number, less alkali will be required. Short chain of fatty acid will present, large number of alkali or NaOH will be required for the saponification. Next is rancidity. Rancidity represents the deterioration of fat and oil, resulting in the unpleasant taste to the fats or oil. Fats containing unsaturated fatty acid are more susceptible to rancidity. Rancidity occurs when fats and oil are exposed to air, moisture, light, or bacteria. The hydrolytic rancidity, it occurs due to the partial hydrolysis of triacyl glycerol by bacterial enzyme. Then oxidative rancidity is due to the oxidation of unsaturated fatty acid. This results in the formation of unpleasant products such as dicarboxylic acid, aldehyde, ketone, etc. Rancid fat and oil are unsuitable for the human consumption. The substance which can prevent the occurrence of oxidative rancidity are known as antioxidant. The vitamin E, hydroxyquinone, gallic acid, alpha-naphthol are added to commercial preparation of fats or oil to prevent their rancidity. Then propyl gallate, butylated hydroxyanisole and butylated hydroxytoluene are the antioxidant used in food preservation. Then next is iodine number. The iodine number is defined as gram of iodine is absorbed by 100 gram of fats or oil. The iodine number is useful to know the relative unsaturation of fatty acid present in fats. The iodine number is directly proportional to the content of unsaturated fatty acid present in fat. Lower is the iodine number, less degree of unsaturation present in that fat. Next is Richard-Misch number. Is defined as the number of ml of 0.1 normal KOH is required to completely neutralize the soluble volatile fatty acid distilled from 5 gram of fat. This rich RM number is useful in testing the purity of butter as it contains good concentration of volatile fatty acid. The next is acid number. Acid number is defined as number of milligram of KOH is required to completely neutralize the free fatty acid present in 1 gram of fats or oil. Refined oil should be free from any free fatty acid. The free fatty acid which will be present in refined oil is due to the decomposition which is caused by chemical or bacterial contamination which yield free fatty acid. Oils or edible oils with increased acid number are unsafe for a human consumption.